boots on his shocks. Good morning. It is Sunday, I think. No, wait. No, it's Saturday. Yeah, it's Saturday. I'm losing track of time. I'm freezing my nuts off, and that guy over there is wearing shorts and flip-flops. I might need to man up. But we're getting ready to have a quick driver's meeting. So we got 18 rigs that showed up to this shindig as of last night, Friday night. And I think we're gonna be heading all the way from Ballarat to Ubehebe Crater today. It's cold enough this morning that as I pour water into the dog bowl, it freezes. So I don't know, you do the math. I'm guessing it was something like 28 degrees this morning. If we end up camping up at the dry camp, that'll be even colder. So I'm kind of hoping we can make it all the way to Saline. If we can get to Saline Valley, things will be definitely a little bit warmer down on the valley. Hey, what's up, sweetie?
Melanie and I are going to drive the Jeep up to the bathroom.
All right.
We're going to leave you here with Brian.
Okay, sounds good.
The drive from Ballarat to Ubehebe Crater is about 100 miles, and it can be done all off-road if you like. But we're taking the pavement today so we can go off-road from the crater, through Teakettle Junction, through Racetrack Playa, and Lippincott Pass, all the way to the Oasis at Saline Valley.
All right, so we just rolled up to Ubehebe Crater, and I think I may have shared this with you guys in the past. If you haven't been here before, this is kind of at the northeast boundary, or close to it anyways, of Death Valley. So over those mountains would be the Highway 95 way over there, and this is literally the Pavement range along through here. We're going kind of around the top end of it, and we'll be heading down the other side, the west side of the Pavement range, into the valley, all the way down to Teakettle Junction. But yeah, this crater is amazing, and there are trails that go all the way around the rim, so you can hike the rim of this trail, and you can actually hike all the way down to the bottom too. I am all aired down and ready to roll, because we're about to hit that legendary washboard of the road to Teakettle Junction and Racetrack Playa, and man, it will. I haven't seen it in a while. Who knows? Maybe they graded it recently and we'll get lucky, but that washboard, as I recall, was horrible. All right, so yeah, I always talk about this, the road to Teakettle Junction, Racetrack Playa area being a legendary washboard. If you didn't believe me, you can see us bouncing around in here right now. You kind of want to carry some speed through here just to take the edge off, but you got to be careful, man, because little washes and ditches that run across it, you got to be ready to slow down for it at a moment's notice. Yeah, or surprise corners, and right now we're not too close to Neville. I'm backing off a little bit just to create a bit of a gap. Because driving into that dust can be hard to see. Yeah, once you get a gap like that, you can kind of speed back up to about 40 miles an hour or so, but again, you got to be careful. So I've mentioned this legendary washboard yet again. Holy cow. But if you want to see testimony to just how bad it is, it's so gnarly. It melted the boots on his shocks. Yeah, that's not seaweed stuck to his shocks. Those are melted boots, and you could smell the melted rubber plastic smell coming off of those shocks. They're hot. That road, like I said, it is freaking legendary. I challenge anyone to find a more nasty washboarded road. If you can, say so down in the comments, because I got to hear it. All right, so clearly we made it to Teakettle Junction, at least first group. Yeah. And so there's two groups behind us. Wow, Racetrack Playa is not that far away, just literally as the road continues around here, you can go Racetrack Playa this way. This way it would send you to South Pass up to Hunter's Cabin. but we're gonna head over to Racetrack Playa, check out the dry camp there. Hopefully nobody's there, and if we get there too late, we'll probably just camp there today. We're hoping we'll push on all the way to Saline because we'd like it to make it to the dunes tomorrow for camp. But yeah, if we can't get there, the dunes might not be in the cards for us. We'll see how it goes. Tradition here is to leave a kettle.
That's why I brought them.
And so we got, who we got on here? We got Rooster, right? We got Rooster. We've got Overland. Whoop, there it is. Northbound Overland. And then we got the Golden's Gone Wheeling. Oh, and Chloe. Chloe, everybody loves Chloe.
And we got Gunner Otis.
And Gunner too. Gunner and Otis, awesome. All right.
It's 45 for you on 30.
Nice. Sweet.
Yeah.
We're good.
You gotta come out and find us.
I know. Washboard.
Racetrack Playa is a pretty cool sight to see, with the large rocks that seem to slide across the desert floor. However, now that the mystery has been solved, some of the mystique is gone. Years ago, Lippincott Pass was a much more difficult trail due to large boulders and steep drop-offs. In recent years, some of these obstacles, such as the particularly treacherous boulder field near the midpoint, have been removed. But the narrow ledges still demand that you pay attention. Once you reach the bottom of Lippincott Pass, you traverse the south edge of Saline Valley. The journey continues around the west edge, eventually leading you up to the Oasis. The changing landscape keeps you captivated as you progress.
Quick update for you. Not sure if you guys can see me that good. It's a little bit of a sunset and a planet up there in the sky, and not sure if you can see the dogs playing right here or not. It's kind of dark out. It's getting dark, huh, guys? But we rolled in here, gosh, actually a little bit ago. You can see we've got the tent set up. We've got quite a few rigs out here. Not sure if you can really see anybody right now. It's getting dark out. But we're at a place called the Oasis, which is at the north end of Saline Flats. Hey, Cooper, over here. Which was, I don't know if you guys remember, we did a trip up Swansea to Cerro Gordo, and on one part of that we went to the salt tram, but the salt trams actually took salt from this playa on this side of the mountains over to the other side of the mountains, and this is the area where they were mining and farming the salt. We're actually camping down here in the Oasis. There's a bunch of palm trees over there because there is a spring back here, and they've turned it into essentially an oasis. But the road out here, if you care about your teeth and your kidneys, you might want to just avoid it altogether. It is brutal, but it's pretty cool. We've got a bunch of people out here, and we're gonna make some good food tonight and try and enjoy probably a pretty big bonfire. If I don't see you around the bonfire, we'll see you in the morning. All right, so it is Sunday morning, and regretfully, we have broken off from an amazing freaking group of people that we've been kind of overlanding camping with over the last couple of days through Death Valley. Neville, Eric and Beverly, Matt, Brian and Melanie. Can't forget Jose. Jose, we love you, brother. Eugene,
Chef Robert, Marcus and Crystal,
Marcus and Crystal. God, man. Sean,
Ryan. Too many names.
It's super cool, man. Was it Austin and Natalie and their dad Mike. Just a bunch of great people. But so we are determined to get up to Eureka Dunes today.
Via Steele Pass.
Via Steele Pass. Yeah, thank you, sweetheart. I can never remember the name of this pass. I think I've tried to remember it 3 times and I can't remember it.
Neville. Did we say Neville?
Yeah, we said Neville,
Okay.
I think. Yep. We've never been up this way. So it's, believe it or not, it's not washboardy like the stuff we've been through, but it's a little slow going. We're down pretty good. So we'll try and take it easy. Because we are solo, we don't want to cut or debeat a tire or whatever, but you know us, this is we do a lot of solo stuff. So yep, here we go, guys. So if you guys didn't notice, we're actually rolling with a Free Spirit recreation tent on this trip. It's the Aspen V2, and it's actually sleeping really good. We kind of dig the mattress in there. Setup is pretty easy. We've been trying to keep quite a bit of bedding in it, so it was a little snug yesterday closing it down because we had a Zen Bivy, 2 rumples, my pajamas up there, and just stuff like that, and it was a little tight. Today we're traveling with a little less up there. We took the rumples out, but we still got the Zen Bivy up in there, and by the way, we've got the mattress, the air up mattress, this air foam mattress, and we've got their cloud topper on there too. So we've got a lot of really cushy bedding in there right now, and it's working out pretty good. I will say I kind of wish we'd have gone with the XL. Noel told me to go with the XL, and again, I was wrong, man. It's a little snug in there for us. I mean, we're
actually, I don't think it's really that snug, like sleeping wise. I have perfect amount of space.
Okay.
It doesn't bug me.
okay.
It's just if you're trying to change clothes or something.
Yeah.
It's a little snug
With
there,
2 people in there, yeah.
But for the most part, sleeping wise, I have no complaints at all.
Yeah, we slept really good last night, second night, and until, well, we had a some crazy coyotes last night. It was a loud batch of coyotes that
I didn't hear them.
yeah, they caught something, and it woke me up for sure.
As we made our way over Steele Pass Road, we found ourselves descending into the ever-narrowing Dedeckera Canyon. Sandwiched between the beautifully marbled and jagged Last Chance Mountain Range to the south and Eureka Peak to the north, this narrow canyon is the reason nobody else wanted to come this way. We got our first taste of the dry waterfalls that needed to be navigated here. Frankly, this didn't seem that bad, and I think the others would have been fine, but I understand why full-size rigs with trailers may not want to push it. We're getting our first glimpse of the Eureka Dunes as we exit the canyon. Their pillowy soft surface is an incredibly stark contrast to the rugged Last Chance Range to the southeast. At 680 feet tall, Eureka Dunes are the tallest in California and potentially the tallest in all of North America. They are considered an ecological island within the broader desert environment, supporting unique and endemic species of plants and animals. Because the wind can cause the sand to make a whistling sound when it avalanches down the steep face of the dunes, they are also known as the Singing Dunes.
We've made it to Eureka Dunes, and we just came down through what is known as Dedeckera Canyon, just back in here. Or, sorry, Dedeckera Canyon. And it was pretty cool. There was a couple of little rock crawly things, nothing major. I think a lot of the group could have made that today too, but these dunes just look so pillowy soft. And when you walk on the sand here, it's really pillowy soft too. It's pretty cool. And then over here on this side, I don't know if you guys can see it very clearly. I try to get some of that, but the whole mountainside is all like marble and striped. It's just incredible. Yeah, it's just absolutely gorgeous down here, man. And silent, absolute silence. Wow. Wow, wow. This is amazing.
The silt on the southeast side of the dunes is incredibly deep and dusty.
So we took a quick stop at this spot in Eureka Dunes right here, but as you can see, no dogs. So yeah, typical Death Valley thing, you know what I mean? And it's why we don't come here very often. It's unfortunate. I'm guessing dogs can really damage the environment, or they just got sick of people not picking up their dog shit, which is a thing. It's unfortunate, but even we see it all the time. We'll be out in the middle of nowhere and some jackass will leave their freaking dog poop in a plastic bag on the side of the trail. They might as well have just left the dog poop laying there, so at least that would freaking decompose. But no, they stuck it in a plastic bag so it would last a while, and then they walk off and leave it. Go figure. If you guys ever know why that happens, let me know down in the description, because I can't figure it out. Anyway, Eureka Dunes. It is a pretty cool sight, you guys. There's a few people hiking around. You can see people up on top of the dunes right now. Pretty awesome. Something that I'm noticing, you guys, if you watch the channel, you know that I recently just put some new springs in the back to try and get rid of a little squat that was happening with the Jeep. But you tell me, with the 4.5-inch springs, does it look like I'm still squatting a little bit? I think we are. So yeah, to remedy this, there's only two things we can do. Start trying to offload some things, and I don't know what the heck we would offload. We are running around with the bare minimum to support us for as many days as we're out. And I think a couple of things I've noticed with the washboard that we saw this week, and we've seen it before in the past, I think I really want to move to a long arm kit and try to smooth out some of the terrain that we're going through. Something else I got to take care of is inner fender wells. We're going to have to chop those for sure. There's no question. We're still getting a little bit of rubbage on the rear inner fenders, so those need to go also. And I'm trying to get away from using so many bump stops because I'd like to be able to take advantage of that travel back there. So I'm going to work on that. Stay tuned. We'll come up with a solution, and we'll definitely share it with you guys as we fix it.
We had about 30 miles to travel north on the road from Eureka Dunes. The road is wide and graded at the beginning, but it also has some significant washboard. So we picked it up to about 55 miles an hour to smooth things out.
probably a good thing we got the roto packs, because we definitely would not have made it back to town. That was a bit of a hike, because the last place we literally filled up was way down in Furnace Creek. It would be really cool if they were 3-gallon roto packs each, 6 gallons, but
True.
that's even more weight. Gas is a lot lighter than water.
Is it?
Yeah. Water is 8 point something pounds per gallon. I can't remember off the top of my head, and gas is quite a bit less. But yeah, this is a long dirt road, huh?
You know what? It's a heck of a lot smoother than
It's a lot smoother.
what we did yesterday.
It's a lot smoother.
Today's been much more enjoyable,
Yeah, I know, right? Cool views at the dunes.
aside from the chilly breeze.
Yep, aside from the chilly breeze. So,
Do you like those, what do you call those, valves?
the yeah, the
Steel
spouts.
valves? Yeah, spouts.
They don't leak like the stock ones do, the ones that come with them, which is
Yeah.
kind of nice. And the thing is they don't flow quite as well because they don't have a way for air to flow through. But I do like the way they're flexible, because it allows me to get every drop out of the tank. Whereas with the stock ones, you could never really like get the can completely upright to get all the gas out of it.
Yep.
So you always left a little bit in the gas can. So
So, good to the last drop.
good to the last
What
drop.
was that, U-Bahn? Look around, there's like nobody out here. I mean,
know.
we've passed what?
I think
4,
we saw
5,
3 or 4 rigs. Yeah.
like maybe 5 passed total. Yeah.
There was that earth roamer down over at the dunes,
Yeah,
which was pretty
that was
cool.
nice.
That's a $250,000 rig.
Yeah.
Maybe if we hit the lotto one day.
We just sell our house, we can buy a few.
Really?
Yeah,
Sell our house and buy one?
buy a few. We can buy one and then, I don't know.
You heard it here first, guys. Sell our house and buy an earth roamer.
Well, I'm not ready to live on the road yet.
Okay.
I gotta be close to the grandkids.
One of these days. So we're finally hitting pavement for the first time today. Well, first time in 2 days, huh?
Yeah.
So it's been a couple days of dirt, but now it's time to air up, because we'll be on pavement all the way into Lone Pine,
Big Pine.
or Big Pine, sorry.
Well, I guess to Lone Pine.
Is it Lone Pine? or
Big Pine. We're gonna go Big Pine down to Lone Pine.
Oh, okay. The air up time, I think it'll take us about, to go from 12 where I'm at all the way back up to 37. I think it'll take, let's time it. What time is it right now?
2:23.
2:23. So it's 2:23 right now. We just kicked it off. Let's see how long it takes us. There's a couple key things I really like about the Kraken when I see other people using other systems, and that is that my hoses, first of all, they're not dangling around in the dirt, right? Nothing is in the dirt. My compressor is under the seat, so I don't have to lift my compressor out or anything like that. And it's literally, all it is 2 sets of hoses, connect them to the valves, turn it on, and just let it run, and it will automatically shut off, because we've set the control module to shut off right at 37 PSI. Oh. All right, so I just hopped in because doesn't look like it's cold out, but it is. Wind's blowing and it's cold out there, and it took us 10 minutes and 21 seconds to air up to our road pressures. So that's not too bad.
What? From 12
12 to I only went to 35. So, but yep, 12 to 35. That's pretty good.
Awesome. On to Big Pine.
Crossing over a pass called Westgard Pass, which is about 7,200 feet. And the temperature right now at the hottest part of the day, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, is 40 degrees. So I'm gonna bet that it's gonna be down in the teens up here tonight or less. So we probably won't be camping at this elevation. It's pretty freaking chilly. Okay, so we actually cut our way across all the way to a little town called, well, it was Big Pine first, and then Neville, Robert, and Matt were actually staged up here at Alabama Hills, and so we made it down south to join them for the last night of this shindig. So this is pretty cool. We got a really cool spot. Matt freaking scored the spot of spots here, and I don't know how the hell he pulled this off, but we got a little fireplace up here that's gonna be awesome here in a little bit. We get some fire going in here, and then we've got a pretty cool view of the night sky tonight. I think we'll see a pretty nice Milky Way. This will be good. So we're getting ready to make some dinner. Oh shoot, we already got the briquettes going. This is gonna be good. We got the grill on there. Neville, you're freaking amazing, dude. That's awesome.
Well, my fisher will tell you.
Mike, where are you at, baby?
You mean trail duty? You mean trail duty.
And Greg, yep, exactly. That is cool. So, yep, I think we'll have one good final night here under the shadows of Mount Whitney and have a beautiful morning, hopefully. So last night this gig should be pretty cool. I wish everybody was here, but honestly, I don't think we can fit everybody into this spot. So this will be a lot of fun.
This was an awesome way to wrap up our multi-day journey. Although we spent the last day exploring alone, we really appreciate the time we spent together with the group. And hats off to Matt, Neville, and Rob for scoring the last campsite at Alabama Hills. The friendships we make out here exploring really mean a lot. We are incredibly fortunate to meet such awesome people.
Sun is about ready to poke up over the horizon over there. As you can see, it's gonna be a freaking beautiful sunrise. As you can see by Robert's tent, wind is blowing pretty good right now. It's not gnarly. It's maybe, I'm guessing a 10 to 15 mile an hour wind, but every once in a while you get a gust. And I think I'm blown away at this FSR tent, man. That FSR tent last night, we were parked the wrong way. We were literally parked with the back facing into the wind, and we did not have any noise from the tent, which was freaking amazing. So that's pretty cool. That worked out really good. Matt said he slept good. Robert said he slept pretty good. He had no diesel heater last night, or any heat of any kind, so hopefully he stayed warm, because it got a bit chilly. I think it's in the 30s. 37, I think, is what we woke up to. Neville's getting packed up. He's almost ready to go too, but we're gonna head out of Dodge. I don't know if everybody's taking a different route today, but I know we're going up 395, and hopefully we won't be driving into a nasty headwind all day like we did last time coming home from Mojave. Mountains are Starting to see the sun right at the peaks up there. First sun over there. You can see first sun way off in the distance. I don't know if you guys can see on the GoPro. GoPro does a terrible job at long distance, but man, it's always beautiful out here.